charged with creating a human resource development strategy for CARICOM, addressed the members of the media on Wednesday. The Caribbean Development Bank funded initiative seeks to be gender responsive and socially inclusive. It takes into account the skills required to get a job in 2020. According to St. Kitts and Nevis' Sean Richards, complex problem solving is the #1 skill which would be required in 2020. However, critical thinking, which is ranked #4, will be considered the second most critical skill required. Creativity, ranking at #10 now, will be the third, followed by people management, coordination, then emotional intelligence, which is not considered as a requirement at this time, judgment and decision making, service orientation, and negotiation.
The strategy, when you look at it, addresses all of these different factors. And so how do you create that education system that is going to address those factors? We are looking at an education system which will be seamless. That is, regardless of which territory you are in, or you happen to be here in Grenada or any other territory, the education system must be a seamless one. That is, you're supposed to be able to move from one step to the next, and regardless of where you are, there's supposed to be some sort of uniformity in terms of the system. That, of course, also requires that in terms of our own educational institutions, that we bring to bear the necessary policies that will make this a reality.
There has been a call for increased funding for education. However, Dr. Didacus Jules, OECS Director General, says funding is not the issue.
It's not a question of putting more money into it. It's a question of ensuring that we don't have, for the money we are investing, that we don't have the level of wastage that we see in the system. And because money is scarce, it can't be a zero-sum game. There has to be some rebalancing. Early childhood education, for example, is one of the totally underserved areas in education.
The Commission says they have started developing action plans for the strategy, and implementation will be made in 3 stages. Every 4 years, the strategy will be revisited. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.